Hey everyone, welcome to the Cold Cooler. We are here doing our flowers between friends right here. Yep. And it's crazy about Carnation Day.
It is.
Because we're just crazy about carnations.
We are, or we're crazy.
We're crazy cold, so we are
Yes.
craving carnations
Yes.
here in the cooler. I
Yes.
don't know, whatever
Yes.
it is, but.
Yes. And yeah, you are.
Oh, I'm Georgia Edgington, lead designer here at Len Bush.
And I'm Kristin Thomas. I'm marketing coordinator here at Len Bush. And we just thought, you know, we go in the cooler. We never talk about something as basic as a carnation, but we just feel like it's one of the best flowers out there, right?
Well, they're a standard. They're a staple standard. However, a lot of people think that they're boring and they're old school, but we are going to show you some creations today that you can be creative with carnations in your cooler.
Yes, and I do feel like old is new again anyway,
It
right?
is.
And these growers that we work with are creating all these new varieties and novelties that are beautiful.
Yeah, you got it, Kristin.
And they last such a long time.
They do. And we're going to show you a couple little tricks too.
Okay.
I'll show them how to warm a carnation in case you don't know how to do it. So, but here's a staple.
Yep.
Pink. What time of year is it? We just came off of Valentine's, but we're headed into Easter, Mother's Day, and summer. Pink, great staple carnation. And look at how gorgeous that is.
And this isn't even the traditional pink that we call. So for those of you who are going on our card or talking with your sales rep, this is the one that we consider light pink.
Light pink.
It is a little paler, a little bit more blushy than the traditional pink carnation.
Yep,
right?
you got it.
Yep.
Okay.
And even though maybe we're saying like, ooh, red, we're sick of red, this is kind of that deeper, rich burgundy.
It is, yeah.
And I just feel like this one is just so elegant.
Yep, I love mixing this with peaches.
Oh yeah.
It's just absolutely gorgeous, and off-whites.
Love that.
Creamy. Oh, it's just really rich.
Love that.
And
I
elegant.
love seeing it in like a full bunch like this too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
One of my favorites, well, one of your favorites too, is Farida, but other people know it as Orchid Beauty. Like Kristin likes to call it Orchid Beauty. I know it as Farida, but isn't that gorgeous? That screams spring and Easter right there. So one of my faves.
This is the one that we call in the cart and also with your sales reps, Magenta. And it is kind of that deeper, rich, can you see it okay, Sarah, there? Burgundy. Yeah, it's definitely more purpley in color.
In it. Otherwise it's also called Gollum.
There you go.
I go by Gollum.
I kind of like that name.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a strong name for a bold color presence.
Yes,
really
agreed.
is.
Agreed. Yeah. I skipped the orange.
And then orange is, which is gorgeous.
Yes,
orange
it is, absolutely.
Easter and summer. I could use orange all
year
summer long.
Okay,
quite frankly, it's a beautiful color, but Easter's coming up. It's an orange. And like yellow. I mean, just what a beautiful yellow. Okay, so remember that St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and sometimes we love to mix yellows with greens to have that St. Patrick look. So there you go, beautiful yellow, but again, Easter, spring, gorgeous color.
Sorry that I'm crinkling. I realize I'm probably crinkling. Georgia, do you want to talk about the Moon series? We call them the Moon series again in sales, but these are, I think I grabbed all four.
Yeah, yep.
Sure.
Well, we've got the lavender here, which is the Monique, right? And then we've got Moonstone,
Moon Aqua, Moonlight,
yep.
Moonshade.
Moonshade.
And what is the deepest one?
That's the Moon Aqua, right? We gotta take a look. Yeah. Moon Vista.
Yes.
Moon Vista.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
But these are the four shades, and I would say, again, in sales, they're very popular.
Yep.
They tend to go fast. These are bunches of 20, at least they used to be, instead of 25.
They still are.
Okay.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Yep, and that's a great thing to point out. Thank you, Kristin, for doing that. These are definitely the 20s. Yeah.
Yes. And I would say if you are looking more for the true purple tones, this is the varieties to go with, right?
Those are the perfect varieties, yes. And then one of my favorite mini carnations to use is this gorgeous lavender. And I look at it and there's just so many beautiful pink tones and it's just really gorgeous. So lavender mini carn, absolutely beautiful. Again, the perfect spring color. Let's see what else. Oh gosh, we got to talk about the Trendy.
These are kind of two of our favorites, I should say. So talk about the two different varieties. Right. These are similar. As you can see, one's got a little bit more of the burgundy versus the purple tones.
Exactly. This is Trendy Tessimo, which is more in the purple tones. And you can just see the deepness, the variegation. And this is Cherry Cosmo, which is a little bit more in the red or the burgundy deep tones. And just absolutely gorgeous. They both have their place. Their colors are deep and just so velvety.
They're
They're
perfect
actually
word
velvety.
for them.
Yeah,
yep.
Absolutely.
Love that.
Beautiful.
And obviously these are mini carnations that they're sold by the weight, so I don't think the stem count is always the same.
Well, no, actually they're sold by the stem count.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
they are. So they're typically 10 stems.
That's 10.
There you go.
Just had to
and
make sure.
Again, talk about the Moon series. Up here, we've got the mini carnation. So you've got Moonberry here, and you've got Monique here, which is the dark one.
And then Moon Pearl.
Yep, Moon Pearl, which is more of a lavendery. And then we've got the Moon Velvet, which is
that the one?
It takes, no, this is Monique. Moon Velvet and Monique are extremely similar,
gosh.
but look at, I almost think Moon Velvet does have a little bit deeper, kind of like a navy black to the edges. And so that's Moon Velvet, and this is Monique.
Okay, very similar.
Very, very similar. But, oh yes. Is that good, Sarah? I'm going to drive Sarah crazy right now.
Oh my gosh,
Okay,
I'm sorry, but
I know.
these are gorgeous.
Oh, yes,
They're huge.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
So
how do you want me to hold it?
This is Orange Romani. This is how it's coming in right now. So Orange Romani can come in a couple of different tones. That's the thing. You've just got to be willing to know that when you order Orange Romani, it might be this corally orange and it might be a little bit more pale orange.
Okay,
Just
so
how
it depends
is.
on the time of
Yeah,
year.
This is what right now is coming in as Orange Romani, and it's beautiful. So I grab them because they're simply gorgeous.
Well, and I just have
Stunning
to
color.
say that the size of these individual flowers is really
Yeah.
large. Is that typical for this?
For this particular shade, yes.
Okay.
So when I see it come in a little bit more in this deeper tone, it's typically bigger than the lighter. Yeah.
These are really pretty.
So I'm not sure if that's vendor, if it's variety driven, but it's regardless. Yeah.
Okay. So, Melissa, is that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
Sorry, and I'm trying really hard to make sure
And
these are at the right angle.
Right next to it is Purple Ruddy, which is one of my favorites. I'm going to pull the paper down a little bit. Just look at it. And look at them together.
They're beautiful.
They are.
Yep.
Imagine putting a little bit of pop of yellow in there. That would just be real stunning. Rich color, deepness. Oh,
Yep. And again, for the
gorgeous
cart, one of them is considered Orchid Beauty, which would be this one.
Yep.
And then this one's considered Magenta.
Yep.
So if you're looking on the cart, those are the names or
Very
the
good.
varieties you'd be looking for.
Thanks for helping with that, Kristen. Yep.
Salesperson brain right now. Yep. Oh,
Okay, I'm going to grab Minerva.
Minerva. Okay,
Yep.
I'll come behind you.
So Minerva is, again, kind of that velvety tone, I think. It's almost like a bicolor because you've got a little bit up here. There we go. You've got this deep center, but then on the back side, it's so pale, and you see a good amount of that actually as the carnation opens. So look at how gorgeous. And that, again, is Minerva, and just really, really pretty. Oh, and love the greens. I know, look it.
Yes, look at that.
Isn't that just fun?
I love that. So this is Prado, I think, is the larger one. I don't know the variety name of the baby or the mini. We could call them green.
Yeah.
Again, in the
He's
cooler
green.
or in the cart, they are considered green. But that nice pale green, that's kind of pistachio
He's just
color.
natural
Love
green.
that.
Is
Yes.
the name on the
Okay.
natural green.
All right. Yep.
But
those are fun.
absolutely beautiful.
Sorry.
A pretty yellow. I'm sorry, I'm running into you. Just a beautiful yellow that's just perfect for right now. We just want those bright colors, those springy colors. And then we've got peach down here. And oh yeah, we gotta
grab him.
Gotta grab these. Wow.
Here's the peach, the large and the mini. You can see the tones are a little bit different. The minis have a little bit deeper tone. But we were talking too that with the large, there are several tones.
Yes.
Even from the same grower, they come a little bit different colored.
Yep, absolutely.
So peach tones, but some a little lighter, some a little darker.
Definitely those peach tones. Yeah.
But beautiful.
Now this is where a little the crazy comes in at.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, take a gander. This is Jelly. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh, my new favorite. Talk about, I mean, it looks like a little jelly bean package.
It is.
It's just so beautiful.
Such a great color.
Oh, I love her.
For this time of year.
And then, of course, Jester. Gotta get Jester in here. I love this mini carnation, Jester. Look at, there's one right down here that's kind of open. Pink and yellow. Look how beautiful that is. That is, if that's not a Jester, that's just amazing. It's just absolutely gorgeous carnation. So this is one of my absolute favorite mini carnations. Jester, I could use this starting in the spring all the way through summer.
Yep, and of course it's really tight now, but it'll open up beautiful.
Yep, I mean, look at how pretty that is.
I know.
Isn't it just gorgeous?
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Some of the newer ones that I think people tend to like because they got more of that antique look are these two. No, Georgia, help me with the names.
Yeah.
These are tough.
Okay, Crayola. This is Crayola. Yep.
Okay.
And this, I think this is just the...
What's that one they call
Oh,
Lege?
see that?
Lege
Yeah,
Maroon.
Lege. Yeah, maroon.
Yep,
So
antique.
this is, it's more of an antique.
It's got a little bit more of that, I don't want to say dirty look to it. That's
Well, we call it dusty.
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 Okay.
Or musty dusty.
Okay, I don't know if that's the best name for, okay,
No,
but yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's antique. It's just a gentle color. It's like a little bit of a dusty color. And I just want to show you real quickly,
perfect time.
while we are talking about this, in case you don't know, go ahead and when you've got tight carnations, if you take them and you gently, I would like to bring them to room temperature before I do this, but you can do it out of the cooler as well. It just takes a little bit more, and you've got to be a little bit more gentle. I put them between my hands, give them a little bit of a rub, just like that, from both sides, and then you can gently take them and open them as far as they will go. So if you've got a carnation that's tighter, if it's really tight, this won't work. But if you've got them where, like a perfect example in here, let's see, we can find a perfect example. This one is kind of, this is a pretty good example, but even if they're a little tighter like that, you can totally open them up by gently giving them a roll. And your hand, the warmth from your hands is helping, but what you're doing is you're gently opening up all of the little parts of the petals that go right down into the calyx. And then just gently fold them back, and you're helping that carnation to open so it has a better presence. You're not hurting the carnation in any manner, and the carnation will actually be able to open a little faster and wider, but it will still hold just as long. So a little trick on how to warm a carnation and gently help it open a little bit faster for you when your design work.
You might need to do that with my hands when we get out of here.
No, you can do it with my hands.
I'm freezing,
Okay, let's see here.
Got a couple more at the end.
Yeah, we've got Crazy Horse,
I'll grab
which is a
Crazy
deeper
Horse.
orange.
Yep, love this kind of a deeper orange here instead of the traditional orange. Sorry, hold it up for you again. Crazy Horse, as that is.
Hypnosis, watch the carnation. Watch the carnation. Now this is Hypnosis. Again, part of that kind of that dusty family, again, that little antique-y look. We've got some lavenders, some purples, kind of a little gray in there. He reminds me of an Earl Grey rose, kind of.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
I really love him. Yep. He's very beautiful.
I would say this is one of our most popular colors here, this Nobio Violet, right?
Yes, the Nobio Violet is just
gorgeous.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh, look at the different tones within each petal.
When you get within there, I mean, just look at that deepness. That's velvet in there. It's just simply velvet. Yep. It's beautiful. Yep. Absolutely.
You can see why we can't keep them in stock.
And Kino Tiki Tiki. No, Kino Tico Tico.
That really is his name. Yeah.
It just reminds. It's like I want to tickle it or something. I don't know.
Kind of cute.
But so here's a perfect example. These are the perfect stage to kind of give it that little. I'm going to try to grab one here and give it a little roll. And it is cold in here, and my hands are cold. Like I said, it works better when you do this room temperature and your hands are warmer. But see how that opened up a little bit already? And then you can gently start to help those petals come down to open that carnation.
Love that.
And then don't force it. Let it help it a little bit with a gentle behavior with your hands, manipulating it very gently. And open it just as far as it will go, but it helps to give it better presence.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So I guess the biggest message we have is don't be afraid of carnations.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Embrace carnations because, like you said earlier, how did you say that? They're like the new...
Old is new again.
The old is, exactly, and they are. Carnations are trending.
Yes, and I'd say even with it tucked within other spring flowers, and often when you put them deep into your arrangement, if you cluster them, they can often look like something like a hydrangea.
Yes, if you take whites and you cluster them together, or the greens, cluster like a group of 5 together, and I bind them, you can actually use it as a hydrangea.
Sure.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about the longevity or
and
the
more
water.
Economical.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
There you go, makes sense.
So embrace the old, help bring it back in because it is trending at this point. You want to be spot on with your trends.
Absolutely, and have fun with these new varieties.
Yeah, and they're beautiful, so call your sales rep.
Yes, and have a great week. Stay warm.
Bye, everybody.